All right, we're out here, hole 1 at Widefield. We're gonna be doing the Widefield Open layout today. Widefield Open is in a few days, and we're gonna be giving you a little course preview. First hole, we're playing to the yellow, short basket. I don't believe there's any Mandas. My normal play is to go lefty around. Do 2 off 1. This is his first throw of the day, so. A little short. It's longer but wider. And not quite a skip angle. Okay. But also throw this one. First one we'll say is a warm up, so maybe 3 off 1. Nice and high, not perfectly tight. First one's probably the keeper. That one's pretty good too though. And then we're gonna throw 2 righty shots up the right just for fun, in case there is a Manda. First with the Sabre. Just go in. Then mid-range. Good to know I can do that. All right, we'll take the first one. Looks a little closer than that third one anyway. Little scoot, probably about 23 feet. Let's hit it with number 7 here. Nice. All right, here we are in hole 2. It's like 467 feet or some shit. We're gonna be throwing my Gateway G1. Trying to throw it straight, even a little hyzer down the gap, and let it do its thing and move right. Got it last time I was here. That looks pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Don't really feel like throwing another because that's pretty much perfect. But I'll just try this other G1. This one should be a little more beat up, give it a little more hyzer. It's working. Got it clipped up there, but definitely is a little bit less stable. Before we get over to the basket, just gonna pull out a putter and throw this up shot, because this is a pretty popular landing spot. If you get hung up by the tree, that'll play. Blue one's up there a good bit, but I'm actually gonna pull out this here Mint Phoenix and run this up shot. Pretty popular landing spot too. Looks tasty. All right, not nearly as close as last time I was here, but definitely still an opportunity. Give this one a good bid. Pretty close. I brought 2 putters, so 1 more chance, but this don't count. About the same, just a little more sauce on that one. Just gonna tap out this sub shot. Take it. All right, settled for par on hole 2, which means we're just currently at 1 under. This one is 388 feet, I think. Kind of between the Diablo fairway, and I honestly might throw my Destroyer for this one, but Speed Demon, let's try Speed Demon first. Nah, second. It's gonna be my safest shot. Right now I'm leaning on, I got 1 Destroyer in my bag. Throw it at that dead tree to the right, let it fade past that pine. Kind of just a standard hyzer. And it just needs to hurry and not hit the tree. That's pretty good. It's probably about 27 feet. Other 2 ideas I have, Speed Demon, flexed. It's a lot more stable than that Destroyer, so gotta give it some flex. That kind of opens the gap a bit. It's hard to argue with that result. And then there's just a fairway driver pushing straight, which it's kind of a touchier shot. And if the wind picks up, that can be a little sketchy, but that's parked. I'm gonna try that. Speed demon once more, see if I can execute it twice, flex it at that tree to the right. That one's definitely more flex. See how it results. Not much glide. Lucky skip. Last shot. Let's try a Spirit, flat Spirit, super glow. Same shot. Flex. That one might be the best for this. I like how that pushes forward. Let's go collect them. Okay, conveniently for me, the Destroyer landed the furthest away. But it's still circle's edge. Go back to lucky number 7. There we are. I'm gonna clean all these up. Here's our third throw. Oh my goodness, rushed that. Spirit. And then over here we got the Diablo, straight fairway. Pretty nice. And then the purple speed demon. Maybe I'll go with the purple speed demon. Or that Spirit. I think those are the two best plays. A little too guessy with the Diablo or the Destroyer. Alright, coming up to hole 4. I think I've decided to throw a premium Houdini as hard as I can at the road over there. A little wide, but I don't think you can really mess this one up with that disc. Try the baseline Houdini. Little tailwind on that, should help it get there. A little far actually. Other shots in mind as the wind picks up. We got this HD Demon. Just gonna throw out on hyzer pretty hard. Ooh, skips. That's gonna be tough to find. I think the creek's a little lower today though. Okay, got some cleanups to do here. Houdinis are both equal distance, probably less than 20 feet each. Bit of a headwind here now though. Let's go to lucky number 7. Caught it, little Annie release. Oh, I was just about to say, I like how this video is helping me make a little putting pressure and keep honest, but I mean, I just jam one hard of the chains and it jumps right back out. So this one's playing 420, creekside. Trick is not to go straight at it, but to go something straight out to the right. That's gonna fade at the end. I'm throwing either flexed over speed demon or this Destroyer. This Destroyer is more forgiving because it's gonna wanna go straight more than left. So that's what we're gonna use. I'm glad I didn't use the speed demon because that is a little long, but it's in bounds. I see it check up. Hopefully I wasn't standing right in the way. Okay, now we're gonna try to flex this at that orange basket to the right. Let it fight out, speed demon. Definitely flexed it. It's coming though. Big skip, no skip. We'll show you where those are. Those are my two plays. Purple speed demon, it's probably like 45 to the right, 40 to the right. Destroyer, just a little long. Held on, didn't fall into the water. Might be able to get a couple extra inches on relief. Nah, not really. Only about 25. Lucky number 7. Let's get the height right, short basket. Oh, it flopped out of my hand. Okay, that's better. Damn, I'm really struggling with this one. Okay. It's a par. So that's 2 pars in a row we could have avoided, but plenty of golf. The trick is staying out of the water. All right, this one here is just gonna be a little forehand. Gonna play this either with my Blade V2, which I think I'll throw first, or my Phoenix. There's Blade V2. Does it have enough push? Not really. Let's try one more. I'll keep this guy safe. Okay, we'll hit the putt. Okay, just outside the circle here. Phoenix is very tight. I gotta give this one a little more credit, but that's what's giving me trouble with it, is it's not insanely overstable to fight out of big flexes. So it's hard to trust it when throwing hard. I now get a pretty strong tailwind. I'm going with a more beat up putter. Just lob it at the 6. Oh. Okay. Get left. Nah. Maybe this one? No. That's tough. 3 pars in a row. A little cold. So I've been messing around with that overstable fairway slot. Here's where that Phoenix landed. Real tight. It's about 10 feet. Took Firebirds out of my bag because I lost one here last time, and I think Phoenix is going to be what I'm going for. Blade V2, I think it will have a purpose, but just can't quite trust it to flex. All right, now we're at the scene of the crime where I did lose that Firebird, trying to flex it down the road. Faded out too soon into the water that was rushing at the time. I think I'm going to talk myself into throwing the Sabre flat down the right gap, possibly even a mid-range. Let's try the Sabre. That looks pretty good. Of course it would hit that tree, but that's probably a putt. Now I'm going to try to flex my Demon and not throw it in the water. I just checked and the water's not gushing today, so I'll be able to get it back if I do. But how much do I need to flex this? That's a heavy flex, and I guess I'll never know. Do I have anything else to check? That mid-range. I don't even mind a mid straight at it almost. Let's try that. Like at least, that's probably a tap in. Anything else to try? I've got this Phoenix. How hard do I need to flex this, huh? It's probably perfect for the long one. Wow, okay. So, what did I learn here? I'm really not sure. Here's where the Sabre landed, kicked off this tree to the right. Would have been pretty good otherwise. Really not a runnable putt, but here, let's lay up the first one. All right, moving in here, we're gonna go with our flippy putter first. And just missed the tree perfectly. That's what we wanted to do, just not so close. Now we're gonna go a little more stable, try to Anheuser it. It's got a good spin on it, should result in a nice putt. And we got the Phoenix flex shot out to the left. Oh, not enough. Got the tree. Try a blade out there. Oh, it's sawed off. But that'll putt out there. First shot's a tap in. Gotta go with the second one first. Another 12 feet out here, about 20 feet. Little right side. I'm gonna trust my hand. Nice casual wrist spin, nothing too jerky. And then here's our birdie. Here's gonna be a little tricky to see where the basket is. Do my best here with my finger, and the basket is right behind that little back tree there. I think this is like 372, so good shot for the speed demon. I'm gonna go around to the right, flex it, skip, skip, skip. See what happens. That's inside, but it's got pretty good forward push. I wanted to get it around one more tree. So I'm gonna try to throw another one. See if I can correct upon that. Hurry up now. So I got around the tree I wanted, but not in front of the next tree. It's just making me think maybe I should go with a straighter driver in that gap I hit first. Destroyer here. All right, we'll call it quits here. Other people sometimes flex up the middle. I'll throw one just for cuteness. That turns. Honestly, I can do that pretty easily. Go in. It's based. Pretty good at that shot. I might have to think about it. Just in case I was to get jammed by this tree, throw a couple of cute forehands. I wouldn't go this route, but I'm testing this blade versus this Phoenix. It's pretty straight. Did exactly what I wanted. And flexed it, and I mean, that's just why they're both in the bag, but they're so different. Well, here's the big reason why I like to go around that tree, is because I might be pinned high, but I'm out of bounds. It's right there. So it's really a meter's probably about right here. Let's see if we can save. Got it. Okay. Here's that blade up shot, but even better, here's that assassin drive. Okay, so that was the front nine. Got about an average round going. See if we can get a good back nine and make it strong. So this one, you probably see it out there. I just like to throw a flat Diablo, let it fade at the end. Probably plays about 330. Wind's picking up, left to right. It just needs to beat that tree, and I don't think it's gonna. Yeah. That's fine for a par. I think it's that wind. So this would be a good opportunity for me to test out this Blade V2 and see if it's worth the shit. Oh my gosh. It's kind of working, but that's a sloppy shot. Probably in the water. Honestly, a bit fortunate not to find the water here. See if we can make a bonus. Wind's definitely picking up. That storm's coming in. It's a fine layup, but I wanted a little more height. All right, here we got hole 11. They moved the pin back a good 50 feet. Wind is going to be ahead, right to left. I think I'm just gonna throw this lefty Phoenix as hard as I can. And that's parked. I don't think I have anything else to combat that. Maybe a forehand. We'll do forehand spirit. It's about as good as I got on that. So how's that land? I think I clipped that last tree. God forbid you were to miss the Mando. You would go here. I'll try this. Try a forehand with this Houdini baseline. A little bit over the edge, not bad. Here's where the basket used to be, and it's about 45 feet further now. Here's where the forehand landed, and the other one, just the tap in. I'll hit this guy first. Ooh. Missing. All right, here we are at hole 12, 487 par 3, hardest hole in the course. I'm gonna be attempting a roller with a G1. Used to throw a beat up assassin, but lost it here. Wind's pretty bad for the roller. We're just gonna try to give this everything we have. Try to have it land a little more right than, just hopefully we get this. That looks pretty good, actually. Got chopped up a bit at the end, but we'll take it. Trickiest thing with this hole is the creek bends out to the right at this point. So it's a pinch point on the fairway. Can eat up a lot of discs. All right, basket's framed up here pretty well. Looks like just outside C2. Not too bad. Let's try. It's too much. Not bad though. Take a par. That was a little lucky. Here's one of the main reasons I like throwing wizards for shots like that instead of the Warlock. Here's where the wizard landed. Kind of had a chance to go in. This was the Warlock thrown nice and soft and went another 5 feet. And hell, the other Warlock, this one was thrown a little too hard, but fell way out here. So that bead on the bottom of the wizard acts as a little bit of a braking system. It's always been my theory. I only got 2 wizards with me today for practice, but for a tournament, I'll probably have 4. Coming up, hole 13. This is in, it should be a par 4 position, but it's not. Throwing into about a straight headwind today. So this is going to be pretty unreachable. But there's a Mando in that tree up there. I'm just going to try to make sure I flex line a little right so it doesn't hit that. Miss that Mando. It's missing Mando. Eek. All right, well, it's gonna be trouble. Let's try throwing, I'm gonna sauce up this G1 hyzer flip for fun. Oh, that's not it. Slipped a bit. Let's get a safe lefty play going in case the wind is a little weird. We're gonna throw this speed demon out to the left. Yeah, it's a good spot. Final shot, we're gonna rip this 165 nylon speed demon, see what it does. Ooh. Yeah, she's not flying right anymore. Okay, yeah, so that first destroyer I threw, it just never really flipped because we're throwing uphill into a head right to left. Missed the Mando, this is the drop zone. Just gonna weigh it out real wide and let it come back, that'll work. So, the reason why I took that one way wide, threw it a little farther than I needed, is there was a head right to left. So I got a little far to the right, tailwind putt. This one's pretty much a tap in, but something to think about it, save you putts. All right, coming up to 14. Got 2 favorite shots here, backhand righty mid or a lefty flex. Wind's up a little bit. I'm kind of feeling this Phoenix also. So I'm gonna throw this first, my real shot. Flex it real good. I didn't get enough on it, but it was a good throw still. And that should, oh yeah, little kickback. That's right up there. Next shot, I'm gonna throw the righty mid. You gotta start this on baby hyzer, just flip it to flat, let it ride. A little bit of headwind helps that flip this time, not throwing uphill. That's a putt. Throw a demon. Should be high enough to come back. And that's a putt. Now we got a spirit. Flipped it a decent bit. Ooh. All right, we get some pro backspin on this Phoenix. Landed about 40 long and it's 20 short here. Yep, bottom left to top right. There it is. Okay, hole 15, 252 or so. I'm gonna trust this blade. Headwind and all, just try to throw it flat. A lot of headwind though. At least 15 right now, gust. Come on, blade. See, was tracking great, but it just leaked out too far left. It's hard to trust that thing. Here's the Phoenix, which I don't even have enough power to throw a new one this far, probably. Yeah. But that's what I need right now, is something throw as hard as I want, not worry about it. Some other saucy lines here. You can throw a flip up, putter, or mid. That headwind should flip it more. Nope. Or you can throw a hyzer around the right side. Not a bad play, but yeah, really got robbed by this dead limb above me. But let's see if we can save. Too far right. All right, we're up here, hole 16. Shorter tee location today. Got to rip the Diablo inside that tree you see out there. Try to have it skip straight. That's the end of the tree exactly. All right, we're gonna get one fly. A little bit wider. There it is. Ooh, almost ace. Damn, that's the second shot. This will be a nice one. We got a semi-technical upshot. To go with my wizard. Got a tail left to right wind. Stand still at that right tree. And tuck it back like that. All right, this wizard we left ourselves just outside the circle. All right, this one's gonna be kind of hard to see, but it's somewhere over there, about maybe 360, maybe a little less. I'll have it on the screen. I'm gonna go with my assassin with me. Just go big Anheuser. Hope for the best. Yeah, that's really good. Try that with this little more straight Diablo, somewhere between that and a regular Diablo. Give a little more angle. Will that hold that the whole way? I think it will. So those are really good. Let's go take a look. There's the Diablo, and then up tight to the basket is the Assassin. Yeah, I challenge anyone to throw two better drives with a decent amount of headwind too. All right, we made it to hole 18. Today, I think I'm gonna throw just an air shot maybe with this G1. Nah, gonna go big, right? Roller with this blue G1. Just gotta really get it over. Right's fine. I think that's a good angle. Yeah, that's a nice way to safely land out there, right? Try to throw in the air shot with this other G1. It should flip. Keyword should. B, hang on. Okay. Other plays I have, I mean, before I've just gone fairway driver. I'm gonna throw this destroyer out there. That one just gets below that tree, knocks a branch off. But yeah, those are all fine. We're trying to assassin roller while we're here. Brand new assassin. See if that has enough. Yeah, okay. And this Diablo's out. Let's just try to throw a nice little air shot with some turn. That's been my play in the past. Fairway driver. Just throw out there 400-ish. About 220 up, done. Okay, last shot of the day. Got a lot of options here. It's from this blue one. It's really not far. Right in my hand now I got a Phoenix I could flex over. Really not the play. Play with least margin of error. Hopefully this Houdini keeps breaking in, because Still a little stable where it could air me out, but here we go. It's up there. Here's the flex. That should be fine. Wait for it. A little far. Good to know. All right, Houdini got us in a good spot. Full extension. Full extension. Let's go tap in that Phoenix. I don't know if this will be on screen or not. Wasn't too bad. I told you it would come back. That's what I like. It just like it flex. Got it. Bonus. Oh, that's so weak. See, there's some hitch on my arm. If only I could notice it and catch, not release the disc. All right, let's get out of here.